Oh, welcome to another episode of Good Goal Bad Defending. This is the edition where Newcastle beat up on Spurs. Spursy spurs it right up by being Spurs and losing by a 6 bajillion goals, I think it was in this game. So here we go. We've just had a pass come in. There's a guy running at his defender here. Don't like his body shape. Don't. Okay, there's a couple of reasons why. His gate's too wide. I know he's kind of running and hustling, but he's not close enough to the ball to start doing this. You know, he's trying to sort of usher him in a way, but he's not anywhere near the ball to do that yet. So I'm not sure he quite knows what he's doing. We're about to find out in a minute. Let's play it forward a bit. As he's shuffling him, see, he's not close enough to the ball to be shuffling him this way. Not happy with that at all. Burp. All right. That's my new pink Lucasade. I highly recommend you get some. It is magic. So there he is. He's kind of shuffling to go to the side, but he's not really doing a good job of it. And because because he's not close enough to the ball, this guy now gets to dictate what he wants to do. He hasn't actually shut off the inside lane for him to be trying to shuffle into the outside because he wasn't close enough to the ball. The whole point of you actually showing somebody a direction is if they come into you in the other direction, not the direction you're shuffling, you can actually tackle them. So this is what this guy's done. He's closed off the inner part of the field to push him to the outside, and as he's gone into the inside of the field, he can't. Well, that's when he should tackle him, but he doesn't bother. Because I mean, he's a professional footballer and he can actually play the game of football. Hell, that doesn't happen nowadays in the Premier League. His mates here, though, his mates here to push him away, and he needs to step in now and push him outside of the box and threaten to tackle him and move him away. But guess what? He don't do that either because his body shape's awful, and because his body shape's awful, he can only like stick out a leg and wave it a little bit. It's just terrible. It's terrible. And let's go forward. Oh, dummy strike. Dummy strike. This guy, he wants, look at him, he's screaming for the ball. He wants to score. My mum's here today. I told me mum I'd score. Give me the ball. Right, this goal here has happened, I think, about 6 times so far in the last couple of weeks, where the guy takes a shot, not necessarily good or bad, or the cross comes in, not necessarily good or bad. Keeper makes a save, goes back out into the danger zone, bit of Kenny Loggins, and the defence don't react at all. Look, bump. And he goes, tucks it in the goal. If we look at that point there, all right, let's see if we can get it right here. From there to there, those defenders have hardly moved an inch. I don't know if it's because it's coming near the end of the season. I don't know why, but the amount of defenders that do not react to passes coming off into the box, balls coming off the goalkeepers, is just, I don't know, it's horrific at the moment. It's terrible. Well, let's get on to the next goal because there is 6 million of them. This one's nice and simple and straightforward. It's a long ball, goes over, and no one even noticed that there was a man behind. Actually, he's made a great curved run in behind. In American football terms, we'd be call this he's running a post run because obviously he's running to the post. That's why they call it a post run. But he's snuck in there round the back of these two clowns. Goodness knows how. Hopefully I can find a better angle and have a little look at it. But it's just simple balling over the top. This guy runs on and smashes the ball in the goal. I mean, it's not that hard, is it? Apparently it is for Tottenham. Don't know why. And Bumph takes a touchdown and then puts it in the goal. Away they go. Let's see if I can find a better angle and show you that. No, I couldn't find a better angle, unfortunately. All the shots of him just kicking it in the net box. Right, so here we go. Pass is coming in to this guy here, which, right, he's got 2 defenders on him. It really shouldn't be going here, but it is. But guess what? He's a Premier League footballer, so what's he going to do when the barred pass comes in? Yeah, he's going to fall over and fake out that he's got injured. He's going to go down. Ball's been won. Pressure's on. And off we go for a counter-attack. Have a little look. There he is. He's dead on the floor, trying to get the free kick. Can't stand that in the game. It's just awful. Just be stronger. Stop being a wimp. Win the ball properly in the first place. Or go win the ball back. That'd be an amazing trick. Someone in the Premier League, after losing the ball, doesn't fall over crying, gets up and goes and wins the ball back after his mistake. Imagine that. Takes responsibility for losing it and goes and wins the ball. Wow, that would be amazing. On we go. Bump. Worldy. Back of the net. Keeper should have done better, but that's a great strike right there. I mean, that's a brilliant goal. We have to do a little bit of shot of the wee man's face because he was just as shocked as we were that it went in. He was amazed that the keeper was that bad, but yep, apparently he was. This goal's all about this pass here. This guy plays a great ball the outside of his right foot. Now, his technique's not exactly brilliant, and his body shape's not exactly great when he strikes it. You can see it's really sort of an awkward way that he hits the ball. That means that his technique's not really that good, but the ball does get there, and it does have this nice little curl on it, which is perfect, which basically creates this goal because he bends it around the back four. Well, I think it's back two, actually, at this point. Bump, right there. Bump, goes right around. Again, though, look. There's two players here. That ball was brilliant. It's gone around them both here. But then, what's going on here? How's this player being able to be on, like, no one near him? Absolutely no one's near him. If that guy didn't play, okay, he played a great ball like that, but he could have played a ball just over the top. Anything could have gone there. He did give him this great pass, and honestly, it was kind of great, and it makes it easier for him to run onto because he takes his touch and keeps his pace going instead of having to control it and then run with it, which we'd have to do if it was the other way around. But I'm just shocked that just like, dude, if you go stand near him, please make it harder for him. Be within 5 yards of him, not having to run after the guy. It's just awful. Ball goes along. This guy's, to be honest, a bit quick. Everyone's a bit slow, and the ball's in the back of the net. And what's that? 3 now? 4? Goodness knows. Let's get on to the next one. Oh, before we do that, I've got to give this pass a bit more of a view. You can see it now as it's coming in. Watch as it bends, and it drops. Now, here's the other point I'm trying to make with this guy here, and these defenders. He's in the middle of the field again, right? So you're talking. This guy is like bang in the middle of the field, and he is over to the one side, and he's way too far forward to let one single player get in behind you in the middle of the field. It's crazy to me that this happens in the Premier League and their manager's not screaming at them from the sidelines like they're a bunch of idiots. Here we go, goal number 752. This one happens a little bit too quick. Little wee man here and little wee man here. He's going to score the goal, I think. But have a watch of the amazing skill that catches out this Tottenham defence, who've got no idea what they're doing. Oh, look, it's a little back heel. Oh, my goodness. This guy here, he's close enough to react, but he doesn't. Dosh. Okay, what I mean by close enough to react, let's show you here. He's trying to make a tackle. Instead of just running into this space here, all he has to do, here's a man with the ball, right? He wants to kick it into the net box, and you need to stand in between the man with the ball and the net box. If you're tackling him on the side, you're never going to get the ball because he can kick it into the net box. Again, if we do our little triangle thingies like that, he's on this side and he needs to be there in front of the player. It's awful defending. Here we go. We might be able to see a bit of better angle here. Exactly what I'm talking about. There we go. Perfect. As you can see, he's actually not even in the play. There's the line of the ball. Brilliantly drawn, and he's no position to make a tackle. He needs to be stood there, so he's in between the big shiny net box and the man with the ball, and he needs to get there as fast as possible to cut that angle down. He doesn't need a tackle for the ball because, well, he's not going to get there because he's also coming from the side and it's not going to be quick enough. He just needs to get back into this zone, into this space here. Bump, and it's in the back of the net. Terrible defender. Here it looked like Harry Kane got bored, realised he was actually playing a game of football, decided to pick the ball up and run down the back of the down the other side and whack it in the net. It's a simple one-on-one here. Honestly, I just don't think the defender does a good job here. He tries to mug him off, as you'll see, and pull down Harry Kane. There you go. Tries to pull him down a bit. But also you can see the defender kind of loses his balance in the whole thing. He's not set properly. He's more intrigued in trying to trip up Harry Kane than actually play football and get the ball. Keeper here, I honestly think he's got to come out and shut this angle down because this is too easy. Like, there is a massive space there and there. He's got to come out. I think he has to. Right, now the only problem if he comes out, the ball behind is on, but I just believe he's got to come out for this. And if you look, you'll see why, because he goes backwards, and look, he makes that space bigger. He makes it even bigger. If he comes out, he can shut that space off. Dump back at it's such an easy finish for Harry Kane. God, The keeper gives it to him, gives him that whole side to go and look at. Is it a good finish? Yeah, but have a look. Harry Kane is given that side of the goal to score in. There we go. He's given him that. Go kick it in there, Harry. Here we go, though. We're going to show this little bit what I was showing here about he was trying to mug off Harry Kane. I think he was trying to steal his shorts. But if we have a quick little look. Oh, wait. Let's pull it back a bit because that's awful. There we go. Bit of a pull on his jersey. Trying to steal his shorts. And, yeah, he didn't get them, unfortunately. There you go. In this one, there's a bit of build-up play that brings the ball out wide over here. Then the ball comes back in, and this is going to be the same thing as the first goal and a couple of those goals I've been doing in the week. Watch what happens, right? This Muppet is going to have a shot, and it's terrible. But then watch what happens. As soon as he goes to take this shot on, bump, ricochet, everyone else is asleep except for the guy on the back stick, the striker. None of the defenders are alert to it. None of them. And again, if you look, he's not a goal side, so guess what happens? It's a tap-in. And there we go. Game's over. It's that simple.